everyone, this is Gamer, and I'll be returning to BattleTech. Now, this stream is gonna be kind of making up for a pretty big blunder I made. So, what happened is, I have this AG80's career, which is what I normally show. This is mostly for YouTube. I guess for those watching on Twitch. It does explain a few things. So, most importantly, I screwed up. I screwed up by losing the... Well, not losing, but forgetting to export my VOD for this one. So now I made a separate one, and I'm gonna be basically making up for the fact that I don't have it. And normally I wouldn't care, but conveniently or coincidentally, the one I'm missing is one of the story ones. So like for YouTube, I'm like, I can't skip that. So this will make up for it. It will showcase the story, but things will be different. I have more experience. I actually have a better group. Like I have better mechs this time. So I'm going to do the benefactor, do that first mission because I screwed up. I don't have the VOD for it. I'm gonna make it up this way. So our mystery client is waiting for us at Bellerophon, Commander. Like I said, I can't personally vouch for her, but she's rich and her credentials seem to check out. I don't remember what I covered last time, but... Oh great, of course Well, I mean, I have a lot more funds this time too. I've also learned how to speed things up tremendously, so that will help. But I mean, once we get into combat, anything could happen. I'm gonna live with the consequences here. Alright, let's go with normal. I don't have that much. I mean, I do have... I think I have more funds here than my actual playthrough. So, do you know that for those watching YouTube, after this, the next one will be different? You're like, why don't you have those mechs? It's because previously it was my first time. This is my, like, actual attempt. Mr. Oliveira, thank you for honoring my request to meet. I am Anna Maria Centrella. You heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need come start asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the mercenary review board. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander? Okay, Lizard? Sorry, give me a moment. I had to clear my throat, otherwise. Certainly, Lady Centrella, we wouldn't be here if you hadn't. I'm pleased to hear it. The job I have for you is a relatively simple one. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I will pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans and buy you the breathing room you've been looking for. How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what we're supposed to be recovering. This. Lady Centrella's image is replaced on the screen by a grainy photograph of an enormous grounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to her like barnacles. She's a derelict vessel, an Argo, one of the only two ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying in state on Excellus, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you are going to bring her to me. Yeah? And how exactly are we supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship, and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photos. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy. I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Hey Toddy, how are you doing? Hey, don't mind me for now, I'm eating. Hey, welcome. Thanks. Hope you enjoy your meal. Relax. Mr. Vertinen, I have engineering staff on hand to attend the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You will find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the Pirate Moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you will protect them until the work is done. This should all be well within your capabilities, Commander Black Lizard. Unless I come to the wrong company, of course. I'm no stranger to... I feel like a lot of these don't matter. Unless someone like pushes the plot a bit. I'm no stranger to protecting non-combatants. This job is well within our wheelhouse. Then I see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough and there will be more work waiting for you upon your return. Mr. Oliveira will never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering. Commander Black Lizard, I can promise you that. You're wrong, Rick. We were looking for a lifeline, and I think this is as close as we're gonna get. We can handle anything you throw at us, Lady Centrella. I aim to prove that to you on Excellus. Very good. I'll forward your contract to Mr. Oliveira. Your reputation is well known within the Magistracy, Commander Black Lizard. I hope that you live up to it. What's interesting is now my team is actually stronger than the last time I did this, so it's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be easy, but I think I have a lot more firepower. So there are also a few issues I could think of. Or in terms of ammunition, I might be running short. This is a fairly long one. Bang noises draw you to the shared MechWarrior barracks, where you find Glitch disassembling one of the Leopard's internal walls. There are already several panels neatly stacked beside her. She pauses, then explains, "There's a few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks. As reasonable as this sounds, the banks aren't going to like you modifying. Set aside money to pay the fine." Right. Now that I think about it, I do want to change. Whoa, what? Oh, you're damaged. I'm like, I didn't even know you were damaged. And Vindicator, Shadowhawk. No, it's this one I'm worried about. Because it's gonna be a long fight. How much ammo is this? 100 rounds. Yeah, I need more weapons that I feel like maybe remove some of the missiles and add some lasers so that it won't be remember there's another slot for lasers. Did I misremember? Okay, we'll maximize the armor. We'll add. So we'll have 2 lasers. At least we'll have some weapons. There's always melee, but I don't want to rely on that. And should have. I might have enough time. Oh no, I don't. Oh wait, no, I do. Okay, never mind. Don't mind me. Okay, let's make sure they're all suited up. I didn't even know what the blackjack needed. I must have not been paying attention. Alright, let's proceed. Commander, I'm setting a course for Lady Centrilla's jump ship. It's strange though. This moon it's taking to us, Celis, doesn't appear on any of my maps. Which leads me to wonder, where exactly are we going and how do they intend to get us there? Several hours later, uncharted space. That was one hell of a rough ride. My stomach's still doing somersaults. That's because those crazy bastards used a pirate point to get us here. If we suffered a misjump, a sour stomach would be the least of your concerns. The leopard would have gotten irreparably mangled. Hell, we could have been irreparably mangled. The cautionary holovids they showed us at the academy were the stuff of nightmares. When exactly did you realize Centrilla's jump ship crew was planning on doing? As we were on our approach to dock with the jump ship, it was way out of position to use any legitimate jump point. Putting 2 and 2 together, I could guess at what they were going to do. Here's the million C bill question. Meyer, why didn't you say anything about this before we jumped? Because it wouldn't have mattered if I had. We couldn't afford to turn down this job. Given the situation, I figured that ignorance was probably bliss. It probably is. We'll talk about this later, Meyer. But for now, what's done is done. We're here and there's money to be made. Let's focus on the task on hand. The Argo's crash site is here, smack dab in the middle of a pirate stronghold. The ship, the stronghold, and everything around it belongs to a self-styled bandit queen called Grim Sybil. Her gang is the closest thing that Excellus has to a ruling council. Grim Sybil? Is that supposed to be scary? It sounds like the kind of name you choose out of a hat. What do their defenses look like? They're patchy at best. I don't think that Excellus gets a lot of visitors. They have a strong anti-air cover, but little in the way of ground-based defenses. I'm seeing a lot of vehicles, but BattleMech activity looks light. Define light BattleMech activity. What are we talking about exactly? I can't put an exact number on it. All I have are surface scans to go on. But what data I do have, I'd expect the pirates to be able to feel the full length of light BattleMechs. All of them in poor repair. There are mixed reports of something bigger. That'll be Grim Sybil's mech. I don't have any information on tonnage or armament, but given the shape that everything else is in on Excellus, I imagine it's being held together with chewing gum and baling wire? I thought that was bowling wire. I was like, what's bowling wire? I also don't know what baling wire is either. Yeah, I hadn't either. Centrilla's intel says the Grim Sybil mostly stays put on Excellus, but she's got at least a dozen pirate gangs operating under her banners, so she must have something going for her. Sybil's bio is pretty sparse. There isn't a lot of meat here, just to note that she came from under Lady Paula Traveline, the pirate queen of the Tortuga Dominion. I guess that's impressive, having a personal connection to Lady Death and all. Lady Death, really? I swear, man, these pirate names are killing me. What'd you expect, Yang? They're pirates, not poets. Their only real job requirement is willingness to kill for money. Not like us. Yeah, I guess that's true. Fair enough. Is there anything else of interest in that file, Darius? Don't leave us in suspense. Well, it looks like Trella and Sybil had a falling out. That's not terribly surprising given the pirate queen's track record. Sybil managed to survive somehow, good on her, and she's been living on Excellus ever since. The rest of the report is just a rap sheet. Apparently our bandit queen has racked up an astonishing number of kills over the years, mostly against merchants and freighter crews, but kills all the same. She likes to get her hands dirty, and she knows her way around a BattleMech, and that's all I got. So the pirates have vehicles and turrets, maybe a few BattleMechs. Got it, keep going. The entire structure is surrounded by radar-guided anti-aircraft guns. The first attack will be to take down the radar tower so the Sumer can approach derelict. After you secure the crash site, she'll dock with the Argo and drop off the engineering team. And then they'll miraculously get a 200-year-old wreck flying again. Lady Centrilla have bet a massive stack of sea bills that they will. For what it's worth, I believe that her chief engineer can pull this off. I've never heard of Dr. Farah Murad before Lady Centrilla mentioned her, but I did some digging after our meeting. She was telling the truth. The doc has quite a reputation. Supposed to have some kind of frontier engineering wonderkind, and a genius at bringing dead ships back to life. Well, see, I wouldn't expect to find a really top-notch engineer this far outside of League space. Hopefully, Dr. Murad will defy that particular stereotype. We'll find out one way or another soon enough. Good hunting, Rick. I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. A bit of a spoiler. We will have to kill all the enemies regardless, so... Alright. I remember when I played this the first time on my other save file. I have Blackjack, Vindicator, Shadowhawk, and Locust? Yeah, that was how pathetic it is. Now I have a Kintaro, which I decided to slightly modify. And I'm also a bit more experienced, and this is 1.5 skull, so... Brave Walkers have worked both for and against major noble houses for centuries. Brave Walkers. I don't know who they are. I guess I shouldn't. It seems straightforward enough, but be careful, Rick. We don't know for sure what we're going to find on that moon, and we've had enough surprises already. I'm not gonna spoil any of this, but yeah, this kind of tells you. There's a lot of combat. It's a long... it's a main story. Welcome to Excellus. Commander, it's every bit as charming as you expect a pirate-occupied moon to be. You'll find Grim Sibyl's radar station just ahead. Defenses appear to be limited to turrets and ground vehicles, for the time being at least. We'll know that Grim Sibyl has at least one lance of BattleMechs, so be ready for anything. Be careful of the pirate turrets as you make your way into the base. They pack a nasty punch, and they can also sensor lock your mechs. Aim for the turret generator. That'll be the faster way to neutralize the threat. After the pirates' radar station is down, you'll be clear to proceed to the Argo. Good hunting, Commander. Knock out their radar cover, crush any pirate resistance, and secure us that derelict. It's also pretty funny how only in like main story. Oh, we already encountered. Only in main story do like turrets have these turret generators. They're point jumping. I want to take out a turret generator. If I can. And since this is the moon, it means that heat dissipation is not one of the stronger points. I need to take out those. If I take out the generator, it will take out all the... Oh, no. Oh, that's the edge of the map. I was like, what? Can line of sight? What is going on? Brace.
No one else singing this. Wake up, you idiots. We've got company.
Fighting giant BattleMechs. He can't fight again.
Yep.
Any more objections? Good. Get out there and fight.
Don't be cowards. He's hit. With that gone, all the turrets will be gone. And... Wait, is there an enemy? Yeah, there's an unknown. I might want to save... Can I sensor lock? No, just out of range. Rip. Can you increase your game sound? Is there any music? I can't hear much. I'm hesitant to increase the sound totally because Twitch has like new DMCA and I just don't want to deal with it. I apologize. There isn't much. Like there's just some explosion sounds. I'm a little familiar with this game but haven't that most of it's covered. But I haven't played it. Yeah, no, I still haven't even completed the campaign. So I have a lot of work to do myself. Really? Can I get to like a better position? Okay. But yeah, there isn't much to hear about the game, honestly. Right? They're just comments. Alright, I keep forgetting. They keep shooting at the tip of it. Okay, I need to deal with the incoming. Let's jump. Let's go here. But yeah, it's basically they're already overheating. Yikes. You're probably not gonna take it out. Not with that. I'm not gonna use missiles on vehicles, just say. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Damn it. I don't have a clear shot on just about anything. Alright, let's just sensor lock that. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not even like Paradox's own game, right? It's a game they worked with others. Alright, I can't save all the ammo, so use some of it. I mean, that's still not going down yet. Okay, there are a few vehicles. I'm not gonna like this very much. Ideally, I could get closer so I can melee them. Really?
Waiting for orders.
Guess you're just out of range. I need to take those out. Don't know if that one has. Okay, must have a different set of weapons. I don't want to overheat. How did you miss? Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to walk away. I think I'm overdoing it with like trying not to use any ammo. It's not going to happen.
Location confirmed.
Alright, let's not use those. Doesn't help that my accuracy is like miserable at the moment.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, there's a lot of indirect fire. I'm not a huge fan of.
Here we go.
Did I take it out yet? Or no, not quite. Alright, that's one of the radar towers gone.
Now, Commander.
Yes, come closer, please. But please don't. Ooh, that's. I'm worried about the structure being exposed already. That would be really bad. Oh, that can be good.
Commander.
Please hit. I mean, there's a chance for miss. I guess for vehicles it's a bit... I mean, you just... I guess if the vehicle is fast enough,
What's up, boss?
you can... Ooh, I actually don't like that. I don't like leaving my rear exposed. Switch up. Good. Slowly taking those out.
Yes, Commander.
I will need you to like cool down for next stage. Let's not bother with that.
Engaging.
If I hit with that, it's gone. Yep. The PPC or whatever it's called.
Reporting. One less vehicle.
Alright, we took some hits.
Coordinates received.
Nothing like horrible yet. But okay, that has 150. 105. I then kept track of how many hits. That's probably not gonna be enough. Yeah, it's like 50 damage. Not going to suffice.
Ready for orders.
You have lasers? I don't remember. Okay, you're not going to overheat. Brain.
Locking on.
Lieutenant Commander, the A guns are down for now. Get to the crash site, secure the area. Now I can
Out.
wait for them to cool down
Commander, moving out.
because overheating is extremely bad. I love how the first time I was like, how do I get in? But now I know, so I'll be a bit faster. Wait, what? Were you not cooling off?
You betcha.
Oh, no. Okay. Huh. Alright. So I gotta be very careful how I approach this. The upcoming fight is gonna be, let's just say, brutal. But that's what you expect for a main campaign story. This time I have a lot more firepower, so I'm curious how things will go. The crash site is secure. Sumer, you got a clear approach to you have a clear approach path to the derelict. 2 steps ahead of you, Exo. Watch yourself, Commander. I'm coming in hot. I'm glad she lands in the back and not like at the front. Package deliver, Exo. I'm taking the Leopard to a safe distance before the pirate can get their guns running again. Roger that. Meyer, Dr. Murad, your team is clear to enter the derelict. I hear you, Mr. Oliveira. We're making our way inside now.
Alright, people, you know what to do. Marines, clear the ship of pirates.
With pleasure, Dr. Murad.
Defend against enemy. Okay, so they do have more vehicles. They have some mechs. There's 7. I'm not spoiling anything. It's shown here. I won't even remember the number anyways. Well, they have some fast mechs. Okay, they have a commando. They have a Jenner. Yeah, that's a bit too far forward. Fortunately, I don't like that. Locust, I'm not as worried about. Alright. Actually, which one of them is more dangerous? 4 lasers, short range missiles. Okay, the Jenner is more dangerous. It heats up faster, but it will do quite a bit of damage if I allow it. So let's fire everything. Is exposed structure? Yes, thank you. Galleon. Now it should all be my turn. Let's jump jet. Let's first take this out. No point using that. I want to make sure it's gone. Like, even a small vehicle, it could create issues like stability. Oh, they have more coming in. Okay, they have another vehicle in the back. Got it. If I can take out a vehicle and an enemy mech this turn, that'll be pretty good. What the hell was that? That was pathetic. Even by my standards, and that's sad. We will be taking some hits, like 100%. Alright. Good. That's 2 enemies down.
The pirates have Alpha Squad pinned down in the Argo's main hallway. Bravo Squad is holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
Sergeant? Talk to me.
Like, how does holding it make sense, right? Because you're trying to fly it. Sometimes I don't get the logic. Like, you have to capture the ship. Wait, what? Okay, I was like, where did they go? I need to focus on the commando. Okay, structure exposed. Very good. That's a solid start. Scorpion.
Receiving. Got it.
I will probably... I'm worried one of them will miss, so I have to use both. I know it's using up more heat, but I must do what I must do.
Standing by. Heading out.
Okay, so I don't want to fire all of my weapons. I want to fire most of my weapons.
I think I hit something.
Ooh, it's still standing. It still has missiles. A melee attack. If you don't miss, it's gonna do some really good damage. Or just outright destroy it. I'm totally fine with that.
Dr. Murad, what's happening in there? In, Doctor.
A little busy. The pirates are dead. But so are half of my engineers. It's an unholy mess in here. Bodies everywhere.
Can you get the ship flying again? I need an update.
Look, want me to talk or do you want me to fix the damn ship? You do your job, I'll do mine.
Looking at this. I'll be right back. Real life is getting in the way. Sorry about that. Real life keeps getting in the way.
Standing by.
I think I could do some melee. And I need to because my a lot of them are kind of overheating. I'm gonna wait a bit so that they could cool it off. No point going to battle with overheating mechs. You think you're gonna steal my ship, you miserable little scrub? Nobody steals from Grimsable. I'm going to carve you like a roast pig. That's a big mech. Yeah, but it's in terrible condition. Concentrate your fire and you should be able to take it. That would be nice if it wasn't for the fact there are still 2 enemies left. I'm gonna fall back a bit. Brace. Because I'm still waiting for most of my mechs to cool off fully. I want them to be in battle order. Like sometimes you don't want to rush into combat. And since I know what's happening, I could like better plan.
You betcha.
Alright. So they're big mech. Reserve. Is it coming closer? Well, my plan is... Wait, actually... Oh, shoot. Yeah, probably showing my side is not the smartest thing. Alright. If that's how she wants to play, we can play. We'll concentrate all of our fire. Everything. Ooh, okay, we took out one of her... We took out one of her weapons.
Ready for orders. Acknowledged.
If she wants to play, we can play. How do you like that, huh? And now I want to take out the legs if possible. Because then I'll get more parts out of it. These are things like you wouldn't know on your first playthrough. So
All weapons are go.
none of those hit the leg at all. Ooh, we took out... When is this?
More where that came from.
Yeah, it's almost half dead. They weren't kidding when they said that it was barely held together. Nice. Oh shoot, I didn't select all of my weapons. Unsteady, okay. Okay, Shadowhawk. It's a bit of a problem, but not too much. Fire everything at it. Jump jet. And sometimes if you get lucky and you kill the pilot, then you get the entire salvage. Pretty nice.
Locking on target.
I am not hitting what I'm aiming for at all. Actually, I might fall after this. Yeah, most of its weapons are down. Actually, right now the Shadowhawk is probably like more of a threat. Because it has more weapons available to it.
Good to go. Time to fly.
So let's do another precise strike and hope I hit the legs. I'm hitting it a bit more.
This moon is mine. You can't.
Nope. I think I only get like one partial mech salvage. Great shot. Well, lucky you. I don't think you expose any structures, so. Yeah, unlike that mech, you can't take the beating we're about to dish out. Wow. It feels like when I play the Shadowhawk, its armor's very easy to pierce. When I'm facing the enemy, it's like, yeah. They're the hardest thing to get through. Right, it's one of those cases where it feels like the AI or your opponent just have an advantage that you don't have. I just fire everything. I already have a Shadowhawk, so I don't necessarily need it.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Oh, come on. I can't get... Okay, I was like, can I not get direct line of sight? Not if we kind of overlap, but... Yeah, it still has all of its weapons, which is extremely bad. Oh, not anymore.
When I shoot you, you'll.
It had some of its weapons. Oh, it's gonna go melee. Structure exposed. But you can play at that game. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt. Focus on its legs. Since it's so close. Air lands to the Argo commander. I'm just about done. Or the derelict. If the game lets me. Alright, we're done. The first time it was a lot more shaky in that I had like one mech that already had structure exposed and it was losing parts before I even got to the final stage, so some experience and just knowing the mechanics helps a lot. It's done. I can't believe it. It really worked. The engine's in online and I have thrust control. That doesn't sound very promising. What if she failed? That's it for her story. Go on. Go now. Celebrate later. Roger that. Hang on, Commander. For the first time in 2 centuries, this beast is going to fly.
Mission successful.
Huzzah! Alright. Look at what we earned. 1.152 mil. Is that ammo? Oh, missing ammo. Okay. Like, wait, did we get injury? No. Wow. Alright. Definitely want quick draw. It's a heavy class. Yeah, unfortunately I don't get one. And is there any good drops here? I'm just looking for plus signs. Nope. How many do I get? 315. Okay. So let's finish that commando and move a little closer to getting another Shadowhawk to sell. Perfect. Yeah, for my actual run, there's still cash management. You'll see it. Looking at the time, it's a little awkward. I mean, the story isn't finished. So we have a cutscene. I mean, I can see why no one flies these things. It might be large, but I don't see how they're capable of combat. They're kind of like a big moving target that doesn't seem to be able to maneuver very well. But the scene is brilliant. I still can't believe I lost this footage. I thought I exported it, but I didn't. And there's our leopard. Alright, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Why is it taking so long to load? It's like my game crashes. In exile, high orbit, Alloway. You've done excellent work, Commander of Black Lizard, and you earn yourself an opportunity to do more. Meet your real client. I don't believe that she needs an introduction. I'm happy to see you again. Well, it should be AG88 for the other one, but AS88, or should I say Commander. Done one for yourself. The old man will be pleased. It must have come as a shock to seeing us here at Alloway. Seeing us at all. I apologize for that, but I had to be sure you were the MechWarrior, remember, before I reached out to you. And now with the Argo on its way to Lariton for repairs, I know. You are everything I remember and more. None that matters. Later on, I'm just happy to see you alive. I can't believe you're standing here. The entire reach is convinced you're dead. I'm everything you remember. You show up after 3 years, and that's all you have to say. Just pick the middle one. He was dead. Lord Madeira too. I'm sorry, Lady Rano, but the news feeds ran footage of your dropship getting blown out of the sky en route for months. That wasn't her dropship. The broadcasts of her deaths were directorate propaganda, well-crafted lies to keep the masses in line. And with that, Kamiya, I'll leave you to your reunion. Best of luck with the negotiations and keep me apprised of whatever decision you come to. Lady Centralla's face winks off of the view screen. The dull blue glow of her hollow projection slowly dies away. That was not slow, that was... Lady Centrella was right about the propaganda. ASAG8, my uncle's directorate is run on lies. So in this case, they very nearly became true. The directorate's assassins pursued us into the frontier. In the months following the coup, we had more than our share of close calls. Eventually they gave up looking for us, and we've been living in exile ever since. Where have the two of you been hiding for the past 3 years? Yes, Centrella sent us at the Argo. You know why? Yeah, where have you been? As far from directorate space as we could get without leaving the frontier. Miserable little ball rock called Zathras. It was a nasty, brutish planet full of internecine strife and bloody turmoil. There were power struggles and mad nobles, plagues and zealots and holy wars. Oh, sounds like real world. So you're saying it was a typical frontier world. More or less. Living on Core Madeira, I heard stories about the problems that many frontier systems face, but I was detached. I never saw how rough life outside the Oregon coalition could get. My uncle's coup turned everything, including me. Yes, Centrella sent us after the Argo. I'd like to know why. Embarked as a test of your abilities to make sure your performance on Core Madeira wasn't a fluke. Our experience in the coup has taught us to be careful. Commander of Black Lizard couldn't just reach out to you on faith. But the Argo herself is important as well. She isn't just a ship, AS-88. She's a symbol of reclamation, of rebirth, and the return of better days. You'll see for yourself soon enough. She was a majestic vessel once, a true product of the Star League. Under Dr. Murad's care, she will be again. Okay, you made it off of Core Madeira and you found me. Let's talk about why. I imagine you already guessed. I intend to seek justice for my uncle's crimes. I intend to take my throne back, but I can't do it without you. We have resources, an army drawn from all across the frontier. Perhaps most importantly, we have the patronage of Lady Centrella and the tacit support of her government. That means money, a great deal of money. The magistracy is bankrolling you, huh? Unofficially, yes. Using Lady Centrella as an intermediary, the magistracy sees Camilla's claim to the throne as an asset worth paying for. They want to see the directorate dealt with, but it isn't in their interest to do it themselves. They prefer to keep their own hands clean. The room word periphery is a power keg, AS-88. Tensions between the Taurian Concordat and the Federated Sons are high, and my uncle's military posturing could be viewed as provocation by either side. If open conflict between superpowers were to erupt, it'd be difficult for anyone to remain neutral. The magistracy just wants to avoid getting dragged into a major war. And you're House Centrella's best hope for a clean solution. You fill your war chest, you remove the directorate from the board, and the magistracy lets tension between the Federated Sun and the Taurians simmer down on their own. Am I reading the situation correctly, Lady Arano? Correct enough, Mr. Oliveira, but understand that this isn't just about defusing a dangerous situation. For me, taking on the directorate is personal. My uncle betrayed me. The founding council have been reduced to a handful of powerless figureheads. Our very identity has been cut away and discarded. House Espinosa is long overdue for reckoning, and with your help, I will bring them one. Join with me, AS-88, and we will not fail. Marine sold me on this. I pledged myself. Your cause is honorable if the price is right. Now the charity, if you want us to win the throne, it's gonna cost you. We're mercenaries. I've expected nothing less, AS-88. You are a mercenary after all. Pledge yourself to me and I will buy your company's debt, all of them. You'll be free to travel and see clients as you please, so long as you come to me when I call for you. And on the day that I reclaim my throne, your obligation to me will be forgiven. Your debt wiped clean. Oh, okay, I misunderstood this the first time. I thought they will remove the debt, but it's once you get her throne. Got it. Of course, you will also be paid for every battle you fight at our behest, at a rate that will feel quite generous, given the clientele that you're accustomed to. Thanks to House Centrella, we have money to burn. So much dialogue in this game. I'm gonna play some Hots with Friends now. Alright. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. But yeah, this is the main story, so it has dialogue. But otherwise, it's just a lot of combat. Have fun. I don't like the thought of being some noble's pawn, but I don't like being a hawk to a bunch of loan sharks either. This sounds like a pretty good deal, boss. I'm just saying. Money to burn. I like the sound of that. Okay, Lady Arana, we're in. Very good. You made the right decision, AS-88. You'll see that for yourself soon enough. I'll take my leave of you now. I have an army to rally and preparations to make, but it won't be long before I contact you again. And when I do, I'll need you ready. Prepare yourself and your company. Our war is about to begin. Lady Arano just bought up all of our debts. Commander, that means no more banks restricting our jump shit access. We can travel to more systems now, but we should still steer clear of the major states. We don't want it to look like we're gonna cut and run. Oh, so the debt is different. So the debt they bought off allows us to travel to more areas, get higher difficulty missions. Good news, Commander. Once Doc Murad and her crew got that wrecked ship safely away, they found most of a Centurion in its cargo hold. It's not equipped for combat yet, but with a little love and attention, I think I could return to service. Swing by the mech bay to check it and order a refit. Ah, yes, that's the Centurion. Centurion's ready. Okay, which am I not gonna need? Yeah, Panther is just becoming. This is a commando sent to storage. I mean, they say. Alright, no, it does have to be refit. I think this is just some repairs. Yeah, it was out of ammo. And time to refit that. Alright, what would I do different this time? Balance between long range, close range. Oh, the smaller the number, the... Oh, I guess I'm getting them confused. And then let's also give you... Wait, can I give you a flamer? Oh my god. Can you imagine having a flamer on a Centurion? That's probably like the last thing I expect of them. Let's give them a machine gun. Let's give you another laser, and we'll give you some missiles. Guess I'll give you like 3 of these. Oh, the heat efficiency is dropping quite rapidly. Let's get you some heat sinks then. Heat sinks, and then I'll need ammo. Ammo. Long range missile. 1 or more weapons that need ammo. Oh, right. Also MG. I'm like, got everything. I'm getting close to that limit. I have missiles. Then we'll max armor. I want to remove something so it will have more armor. Yeah, if its legs are taken out, it would be pretty bad. What happens if I remove this? Is that worth it? A bit more armor. A little less heat efficiency. Let's do it. 24 days. Yeah, I was like, how did I get Centurion before? Right, the main quest. Anyways, that's the story. Oh my god. A lot of experience. Need to work on that on my off time. So yeah, I am going to end the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching. That was the story, and that's why I wanted to play it, because I lost the footage for the original one. But now that I made up for it, so this is going to be on YouTube. And the next time I stream this, I'll be getting back to my main account. The one where I'm still exploring things. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you have a good one.